well, the first role that I ever played in my life was Tiny Tim in A Christmas Carol, and also the kid that goes, "Boy, it's Christmas Day, huh?" And that was at the Convent of the Sacred Heart in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Yeah, just if anyone was curious. And then, I went to theater school. Well, actually, it was just kind of more a university program. And I didn't really learn very much in university because I was kind of a hormone bomb. I'll be frank. And my dad chose all my subjects, and they were mostly things like Latin and math and.
Right.
But I had the theater program, and I loved that. And we had a very well-respected theater actor as the head of that program. Anyway, long story short, I did theater for years and years, and I started out doing the super serious stuff, the kind of rip your guts out and then I just kind of started to feel like I didn't have time for the pain, and I drifted slowly into musical theater and comedy, and then started doing, once in a while voiceover gigs, and then that just took over, and I wasn't able to do anything else because I didn't have time to do anything else. So I've been doing only voiceover for like 15 years, kind of thing, with a little lapse for a couple of plays in Vancouver and the Playhouse. Yeah. So, does that answer your question?
Absolutely answers my question. And so you, like everyone else, it seems, you really do specialize in voice acting. Would you say that's accurate?
It is, but it's simply a matter of the time, because you get booked off for, a couple of months on end, and they want to know that you're available. And that's, I think, what kills a lot of actors from other disciplines is availability, or sometimes actors, they have a job as a waiter and they can't quit because they have to survive, and that's the thing. You have to be available for the call the next day, and that can often be the boat sinker.
Yeah. So I want to get into let's talk about the ponies.
Ponies?
A little bit. That's why we're all here. So I'd like you to compare, if you are willing to, the fan bases for this pony show that I've heard so much about, and Martha Speaks, the other big show that you do. What are the similarities? What are the differences between those two kinds of fans?
Well, Martha Speaks is an educational show, although it hides it really well. It's like a cereal that's actually broccoli. It's the, you know what I mean? It's like it hides it. It's the storytelling is really, really awesome in Martha. But it does tend to be a much younger base, or people coming in to learn language skills, other languages. And it's a great way to learn. In fact, comics was how I learned to speak French, was Tintin, Asterix, and all of that stuff when I was a kid.
Good
so.
Pronunciation. Everyone calls it Tintin.
Yeah, well, because that's what I was reading them in French. So,
Ponies. Martha Speaks. Fans.
Martha Speaks. Martha is a dog, and ponies are horses, but small.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, I never got that.
No. Both animals, similarity, different kind.
I feel so stupid.
Don't feel stupid. It happens to the best of us. Martha, yellow. Ponies, la rainbow. That's not French.
Right. Well, that sounded French to me. Okay. Do you have any particular fan experiences that stick out in your mind as being interesting or quaint or anything like that?
Well, one time I was at my agent's office. It was about 8 years ago. And it was before the pony phenomenon. And this strange young man came up to me and gushed that he loved the character of Minty in My Little Pony. And I was like, heavens, that seems to be a 16-year-old boy. And the funny thing is, I have this sense of deja vu speaking to you. It's as if an echo from was that you?
It may have been me. The whole, the 60s are just such a blur for me.
The 60s are a blur. I feel that way about the 1860s. Oh my goodness, what a haze.
So I do have a bit of a fan weirdo question, which is that yes, I loved Minty. Sad to see her go.
Yeah.
I loved Thistle Whistle.
Yeah.
I loved old smart Pinkie Pie as much as current Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie.
How do you think, do you think that Thistle Whistle would get along with Rainbow Dash? Or do you think that Rainbow Dash wouldn't be able to stand her?
Oh, well, I think she would probably, I think she, I think there might be a little bit of a clashola. Because it's the same title, isn't it? They're both experts in the same field.
Well, yes, but Thistle Whistle's also afraid of clouds, if you recall. Rainbow Dash is certainly not.
No, she's not. She's certainly not.
And would Minty be friends with Rarity?
Would Minty be friends with Rarity? Yeah, well, Minty's the proto-Pinky, which is why I didn't audition for the... Oh!
Don't worry about it. Just let it fall. It's fine.
Look, ponies. Oh, so anyway, what was the question? Great, by the way. I feel so comfortable talking to you.
Well, that's what I want. I mean, that was a hard-hitting question. It was tough. People would have balked at it.
That was French.
Nice, very good. That was like, was that Le Rainbow? That was French as well?
That was kind of more, it was French with the hard bits removed for, just for average people who don't understand hard bits.
So you're a very prolific actor.
Yeah.
We'll finish up soon because I know you have to be somewhere. Somewhere, I'm sure. Just how many shows on the air are you currently involved with? It's like 1 million of them.
Well, I don't know, because I don't watch TV, right? But I do feel I should apologize to parents everywhere, because I've been crawling in their children's ears and whispering things.
Well...
Or screaming them.
Yeah, screaming them, or barking them, or
Barking
speaking
them.
in French a couple times. All right, well, you have a Twitter account, correct?
Yes.
You do. So how can everyone... Well, everyone's probably already following you on Twitter, everyone in the world. But what is your Twitter account? How can people find you? What do they type in?
I think is it St. Tabitha? Does anyone know? St. Tabitha.
I do know it is St. Tabitha.
And it's not because I wanted to canonize myself. It's because every other permutation of my name was taken.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and all the rarity, there was a lot of rarities, and there was many lunatics. So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. This was a very good interview.
Can I move away from this? Is this going to fall off the wall?
I don't think it will fall. It'll stay. I think it'll stay. It's fine.